Hey, welcome, good evening. Thanks for coming by. Wherever you're at, hope you had a good Labor Day. Today in the US, we celebrated a national holiday called Labor Day. So, the topic for tonight I would like to discuss is the thoughts that we have compared to those of our peers and the people that we find ourselves living with, around, working with, around, and interacting with on a day to day basis. If you're familiar with Neville Goddard or Charles Haanel, Master Key System, they talk a lot about manifestation and how what is on the inside will show up on the outside. And I've definitely found that that's true for me in my life. Um, just for example, like the outside world seems to be teaching me different things, or the universe, if you will, is teaching me different things about myself and how I can grow and become better and change into what I desire to be, what I aspire to be, all within the present moment, of course, which is not easy to stay in because in our society of instant gratification and social media, and because we're emotional beings, we are energy in motion. And so sometimes that energy in motion is maybe termed negative because, we're human beings. We have negative emotions. And sometimes if we get caught in that, then it's hard to get out of it. And it's hard to stay in the present moment. So what I've noticed is that, for example, my social muscles or my patience muscles are definitely being challenged and being strengthened because sometimes our ego tells us, oh, why should we listen to this person? We're so much above all that unconscious nonsense. But that's just the ego's way of trying to put itself on a pedestal. Yes, of course, there's going to be people that have achieved more than us, and we should give them the respect that when it's due, it's due. However, it doesn't necessarily mean from an existence point of view that anyone else is any better or lesser than anyone else. So, for example, let's take the homeless person. Okay, they could decide that they want to find a way to get a shower and a hot meal and a place to sleep and rest and make something of their lives. Are they stuck in some kind of instant gratification, like drugs, alcohol, prostitution, whatever their quick fix is, that is keeping them from saving money or getting a job or finding a way to take a shower and have a stable way of living? And it's not just that, that's just an example. You could take anyone in any situation. Okay, you could take a middle-class person that is complacent in a job, in a certain way of lifestyle, where they could become 100,000 times more than what they're at. But for one reason or another, their psychology will not, the choices that they've made with their psychology will not allow them to progress to the upper class. So, that being said, is there some pathway that the universe is taking us on as what is inside of us is being shown externally to us to teach us something so that we can become better, so that we become stronger, more resilient, so that we can improve ourselves to be the best that we can be, to go as high as we can go in this life, in this moment. Because this life is this moment. And you will never find this life outside of this moment. You still have the memories, and the beautiful experiences that you've had with your family and your friends. And you could say that the past exists, but it's internal and it's in this moment. You cannot experience the past in the past. You can experience your memories in this moment. So if you think about it, future doesn't exist, that's true. You only experience what you dream the future to be in this moment. There's no such thing as a past or the future. No such thing. It is an absolute fictitious idea. It does not exist. It just doesn't exist. But we're told that it is. And so any moment, we can snap our fingers and decide that we want to choose differently. We don't want to eat that greasy double cheeseburger. We don't want to pick up a cigarette. We're the weed got old. The late night of drinking and waking up in a hangover got old. The binge watching Netflix and eating junk food, it just, after a while, we're tired, looking in the mirror and deciding better in the moment. And sometimes, getting to a place of motivation, inspiration is where it's at. The question is, what is the best that we can do in this life? What is this highest place that we can go in our career, with our finances, with our family and our relationship, with our special person? What kind of a special person do we want to manifest into our lives? What is our heart telling us? What kind of family do we want to raise? Where do we want to live? What do we want to share with this world? What is our heart telling us we want to share with this world? Because deep down inside, I think every one of us has something that we want to share with this world that can be of benefit, be of service, to get out of ourselves and into our joy of working with other people. Or maybe it's working with the planet, with the plants. I'm not saying everyone should just go be a social butterfly. It's unique to the person. It's unique to everybody. Everyone has something special that they're here to share with the world. That's my belief, at least, in this beautiful moment that we all share, called the present. Anyhow, it's actually not even too bad here in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's starting to get cool again. You can go outside and enjoy it. Wherever you're at in the world, I hope you're enjoying your Labor Day. If you like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe. We have a lot more wonderful and fantastic content coming your way soon. And I look forward to seeing you all in the future. Much love to you all. Peace.